Hi everyone. Hey, it's Shannon Galladay. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend and enjoying this Saturday. It's been a busy day for us. We went running this morning, ran 4.7 miles, then spent some time with family, did some calls and went to a women's conference, and then we sold Girl Scout cookies. We have some little Girl Scouts, and so it's been a busy day, but it's been a good day. I like being busy. So hi everyone. If you are joining live, please comment below, say hello, where you're from. I'd love to say hi and see how you're doing. Hi Nina, it's great to see you. Thanks for joining live. Awesome. Well, today I'm going to talk about the one thing that you can use that drastically improves your success. So if you know someone that could use some help with their, health and fitness goals, or any goal that they're working towards, health and fitness, business, this one thing will drastically improve your success rate. And it's so simple. A lot of people don't really think about it. And so I wanted to share it. So before I go into that, I wanted to tell you a story, as usual. So I wanted to tell you a story about when I used to teach gymnastics. So I was a gymnast growing up, and I taught gymnastics for 13 years, and I loved it. I actually taught at a dance studio for part of the time. I taught, I think, about 4 years. I taught at a dance studio, and I taught these little girls gymnastics. And so I was teaching this girl how, if you're a gymnast, a back walkover. So I was teaching her how to do a back walkover. And she said, I can't do it. I can't do it. And she didn't want to try. And I said, you can do this. You can absolutely do this. I spotted her and she could do it fine. And then I backed away and I said, you can do this. I know you can do this. And I believed in her and I gave her that confidence. And she did it. She did it. I backed away and she did that back walkover on her own, and I was so proud of her. And it just took that little bit of confidence in herself and belief in herself that she could do it, because she was already doing it by herself, but she didn't have that belief and that mindset until I gave it to her. I gave her that little confidence. So how can we give ourselves that confidence? How can we give ourselves that belief in ourselves every single day? Because the truth is, we can do so much more than we realize, than we are capable of. And a lot of times, it's just like having training wheels on a bike. We have little kids and they have training wheels. And when they're riding their bikes, they're really scared to take those training wheels off because those are kind of the security. And that's the same kind of thing with our belief. For a while we're kind of holding on to something else. Thanks for sharing, Nina. I'm glad this could help you with confidence. So a lot of times, like, we're holding on to other people and we're holding on to other things, and we're saying, I don't want to let go. I don't think I can do this by myself. I can't let go. And so I know I've struggled with this at points. So the secret ingredient that I think is really important is having a journal. So this is my most recent journal. It says no goal was met without a little sweat. So post below if you have a journal and if you write in it regularly. I know I haven't been, that regular at keeping a journal since I have kids, and I used to be before. I'm getting back to it, and I don't write a lot, just write, a couple paragraphs a day, just write a little bit. And this has helped me so much. So keeping a journal and writing what you're doing right. So focusing on what you're doing right instead of wrong, because a lot of times, just like that little girl, awesome, that's great. I'm glad you're going to start a journal. That's so good. So a lot of times, just like that little girl, she didn't believe that she could do it because she didn't have that belief instilled inside her mind. So I had to give it to her, and then she had it and she was off and going. So we can give that to ourselves. By focusing on what we're doing right instead of wrong. So whatever goal is, whatever goal you have, if, you want to run a marathon or, whatever it is, I love going for big goals. And so whatever goal it is, focus on what you're doing right. And sometimes this is hard. I mentor other coaches and I talk to them. I also coach people on their health and fitness goals, and I mentor people who are doing health and fitness businesses. And when I talk to them, they tell me, oh, I'm doing this wrong, I'm doing this wrong, I'm doing this wrong. And then I'm just like you're focusing on the wrong things. You're focusing on everything you're doing wrong, because wherever our focus goes, it grows. Wherever our focus is, that's where it grows. So, if you're not reaching your goal, it could be because you're focused on the wrong, the wrong direction. And so having a journal helps so much, because then we can write down, exactly what we're doing right. And then there's a couple of things that I do actually. So writing in a journal is good. And then also I have a Google Doc where I keep track of, people I'm talking to and working with. And so I have a success tab, and you can put, a success, so you can enjoy the journey along the way. And you can say, today I did this, and it could just be really quick. Today this was a success. And you can look back through your journey and you can see oh, look at all these successes along the way. And of course, failure is part of it. I've failed more times than anyone. Failure is part of the journey. But when we focus on successes that we're going along the way, it builds up our confidence. It builds up ourselves and our belief in ourselves that we can do this and that we're headed on the right track. So keeping a journal, having a success tab, also I like to keep a little folder of conversations that I have with people. And whenever it's a good one, they're telling me, oh, awesome, you're from Vermont. That's awesome. You're opposite side of the country from me. I'm in California. That's awesome. But keeping a little folder of all the conversations that you have with people, that are good. So I love keeping my little messages. They're just I'm doing so great on this, and put that conversation in a folder. So focusing all of your energy, all of your attention on what's going right, what's going positive, and more good things, more positive things will happen. So thanks for joining, everyone. I hope that was helpful. Just to recap, keeping a journal and focusing every day on what you're doing right instead of wrong. So we have our goal, our big goal, and then we focus on, what are the right good things that I did today to get me closer to my goal. So if it's health and fitness, I only had one serving instead of two, then that's great. Write it in your journal. So having a journal, keeping a success log of all of your successes along the way, so you're enjoying the journey and you're keeping track of those successes, and then keeping a little folder of all of your conversations that you have with people that are positive and good. And that is really the keys to success that will help us with our mindset, because just like that little girl that I talked about at the beginning, all she needed was that little belief saying, yep, you can do this, you've got this, you can absolutely do it, now go for it. And she did it, and it was so exciting to see her actually accomplish that goal. So just like her, we can do it too. Go for big dreams. Don't limit yourself. Don't play small. Go for big dreams, and big things will happen. You're welcome. Oh, I'm so happy that you like him. Thank you. Thank you for your kind comments, Nina, and thanks for being here live. I hope that was helpful. If it was helpful for you, please comment below. I've been trying to do some more videos, so I'm trying to do, at least 5 a week. I think it's fun to talk to you guys and connect and see how I can help. So also let me know if there's any topics that you want covered on health and fitness or business. I'd be happy to talk about that as well. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.